months out of the process. I mean, I've talked to so many lenders and distributors and equipment companies that are frustrated because it's taking dentists 6 to 9 months to make a decision on location.
Yeah.
And, if you follow the process, we can cut that down to, 10% of that. Something.
What's mind-blowing to me is the lack of understanding or the lack of vision, frankly, that most of these doctors have. And listeners, like, before you even reach out to anybody, just watch or listen to episode 1 and spend 2 months on that. Because if you're so clear about the patients you want to serve and the marketing that you're going to do and the location that you kind of want to be in, then you could go to David at Realscore and say, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Find it by the numbers. And then David finds it by the numbers. And then you, again, with the vision and now the numbers, you go to the real estate guys and you say, guys, find this. And they're going to be like, easy, boom, 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 boom. And
right.
It's just so much. It's so easy if you're so clear about it. Yeah.
And Michael and John, I'd like your opinion on this. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, with my background of doing hundreds of strategic plans and that kind of BS, right? I would submit that part of that you need to include location strategy as part of the vision casting.
Of course.
Not at a high level, but they need to understand, because sometimes you find out things in this location process that will change your vision. Like, if you stumble upon an incredible opportunity, okay, you may decide, instead of borrowing $500,000 from the bank, I want to borrow $1 million to take advantage of this opportunity and blow it out the water before someone else gets wind of it. I mean, there's a million applications to it, but what do you guys think of that?
I agree. I mean, I don't agree on the $1 million. And, Mike, from your banking background, actually, we lost Mike to a defibrillator right now.
I've been a banker, Mike. I know. That's why I said that. I wanted to see what the bank was going to here.
For those that just were listening, get on YouTube and watch the video, because I literally just fell off my chair.
Yeah.
But
hopefully nobody was harmed during the filming of this segment.
But David, you're right. It's more about, how do I capitalize on this based on that vision, based on these demographics, based on the opportunities that the real estate people are doing. Then guess what's happening, people? We're going to start talking about banking right after this. Mm-hmm. So all of this helps you. And if you want to do it in a great way for underwriters, let's develop a business plan. Huh? Have we thought of this? I mean, someone that's going to give.
Imagine that.
Everyone expects, to get $600,000 just because you have a DR in front of your name. I mean, I would like to know exactly what the vision is. I'd like to know the demographic, or, what is the process that you're going to go through to choose this location, and then put the real estate piece into it. That's what bankers want to know. We're trying to put you in a process, a sequence of something that's going to give a predictable result. And guess what that predictable result is going to be? It's going to be provide you with underwriting that's smooth sailing. How about that?
What John said about business plans, like too many doctors put business plans together because the bank's requesting it.
Yeah.
It's
How
a
about
box check?
It's a box. How about actually doing a business plan that includes your vision at the top, and putting in all the opportunity of what's in front of you and presenting that to the bank, aka the underwriter, and saying, hey, this is exactly why it's going to work. That's the difference between 600 and 650 in a lending. Now, maybe that's not much to you, but that's the difference of potentially getting a new piece of equipment that's actually going to help you enroll. That could help you do a little extra marketing to get a quicker ramp up. That could be
the working capital.
Working capital that gives you
the big
advance and less stress as you open it up. So
right, and that's the biggest thing you can do to justify the working capital piece. It's not the equipment that's the problem. They're not going to have a problem with that. It's how much working capital do you need to get up and running.
David, thank you for that. It's something that Mike and I are going to preach to the choir all through this process that working capital, marketing budgets are some of the biggest, smartest spends and non-spends of money. We want to make sure it's there, that there's money. We want to make sure we can keep the lights on, that we can pay the right staff. You know, David, you really spoke to what we're trying to develop for our listeners and our members. And when I think about that, you know, David, you and I haven't had a lot of time to spend together. We've done a lot of exchanges via email and brief conversations. But what you brought to the table, and that CFO and that turnaround specialist and someone that understands analytics, but you know what? You actually brought to the table that you understand the end user and some of the trials and tribulations that we hopefully can avoid by doing it right from the day one.